But when you think back to training camp and the expectations, a couple years back, you win the President's Trophy. Last year, you get to the Cup final. What was the message that you guys were talking about then to start the year?
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at those first 2 years for me in Florida, complete different experiences really. One, the first year was almost so easy throughout the season. And it really didn't translate for us, in the postseason. So I think last year, the core that's been here for a couple of years, had learned so much with that run and what it takes to be successful and how you're going to win series in April, May, and June. So, I think we had so many guys that had kind of gone through it and so many new guys, but you had that core there. So it was almost easier to implement the new guys and kind of build it from where we left it off.
You used the term building a couple times. What has Paul Maurice meant to your group and what you guys are building?
He's been incredible. I think just the trust the players have in the game plan we're trying to execute. Like I said, I've never seen that trust before. It's he always preaches it's a tough game to play. To be able to play it every night, and when we go through some spurts where you're not playing it, you can feel it. You can feel when it kind of comes back and when we get on that roll. So, I think we've always kind of elevated our game, to the opponent we're playing, and that's kind of what you have to do in the playoffs to have success. And I think the bigger the game, the more success we have, and the more trust we have in our game plan, and that's why you see us play better against better teams.
You mentioned elevate your game, and you said one thing a couple weeks ago that caught my eye. I was reading a story. You said part of your game this season, you've had an attack mentality. What does that mean from you personally? Like, explain what an attack mentality is for you.
Yeah, so I was when I said that, it was kind of for me personally. I think so much of this in this league to have success is confidence, and you kind of ride that wave. And I've kind of never gone through it. At the start of the year, it kind of takes me some time to get the goals or get the points and kind of build that confidence. And as the year goes on, I have tended to play better and better. Because you start to see the puck go in the net, you start to, have that confidence on a nightly basis, and you got that, production to kind of sit back on. I kind of noticed early in the year, when you're confident in the O-zone, you're almost attacking the puck. You want the puck in every play. You want to be a difference maker out there. Almost when you're kind of struggling a little bit, confidence isn't there. You're almost sitting back and hoping someone else makes the play. And I think, playing with Roddy and Barkey, when we're at our best, we're all, it's not hard plays we're making. It's all 5-10 foot passes where, support's there. Guys are trying to get open. Guys are kind of attacking the game a little bit. And that's kind of what I was referring to.
How much of your attack mentality has come around the net? I look at your shooting percentage this year, leading the league, 27.7%. Has so much of your action happened right around the net?
Yeah, I think since coming to the league, most of it has. Like I said, we I had some good chemistry with my line mates. Obviously, when Barkey wins 99% of his battles, it makes it a little easier to find that soft area. And I think coming into the league, that's kind of where I kind of taught myself, where I kind of learned I was going to have the most success. I mean, to me, it seems like a no-brainer. That's the easiest place to score. So I've had some good teammates that are getting me the puck at the right spots, the right times.
What's up, hockey fans? If you enjoyed that video, then you need to be hitting the subscribe button right here at Daily Faceoff. Exclusive interviews and analysis from our hockey insider Frank Seravalli, fantasy updates from Brock Sagan, and a daily live show at noon Eastern, Monday through Friday. You don't want to miss any of the fantastic content, so hit that subscribe button.